Yeah, so Mr. Girardi now is not only a disgraced attorney, he's now a convicted felon and is soon to be inmate of a federal prison. And this brings to a conclusion this long and sordid case where he's defrauded millions of dollars from victims, from clients, who he had an ethical obligation and an oath to look out for and to act in their best interest, and he stole from the very people who needed the money the most, and they needed his protection the most. And so he's going to be going to prison for many years, over 7 years here, and we hope that it brings a little bit of solace to the victims of the case.
Did he sound competent to you, or repentant in any way?
Look, I think the courts have made a determination that he was competent to stand trial, and he was competent to proceed with the sentencing today, and so he's going to prison. That's what's important.
It wasn't a full sentence, right? I mean, it was up to 14 years he was facing. He got seven years, 3 months.
It's not as much as we asked for, but we respect the judge and the sentence, and look, I think for him, this effectively could be a life sentence. So, I mean, he's got health issues, he's got a lot going on. He tried to use his health issues to avoid justice, to avoid accountability. That did not work. He is going to a federal prison. They do have medical facilities there, and they can address any of his health needs. But 7 years is a substantive amount of time for someone at his age and condition.
Does this shed a legal precedent, or if you would, put the legal community on notice? Do not steal from your clients. Do not break the law.
Look, I think the deterrence value here is great. I mean, if you breach your ethical duties as a lawyer, you take advantage of the people you have a duty to protect, we will come after you. Not only will you lose your bar license, you'll go to prison. And let's be honest, he did not do this alone. There was a lot of people involved in this, and some of them have been held accountable. We've seen issues with the state bar and what little oversight they had, or maybe intentional non-oversight over at the state bar. So there was a lot of players that allowed this to happen, but he was at the top of the scheme. He was the leader of this, and rightfully so. He should get the most amount of
Do
time.
you envision any changes in state bar rules or anything else to prevent a recurrence of something like this from happening again?
Well, I can tell you as an attorney, they've already made a lot of rule changes. So they've imposed a lot more oversight and restrictions on lawyers and how they manage their trust funds, which is good. I think you can expect the state bar to take allegations of misappropriation of client funds much more seriously than they have in the past.
Do you see any future cases against some of these potential players?
I can't really comment on that right now. Obviously, we will look and continue looking at anyone and everyone who is involved in assisting Mr. Girardi in his criminal enterprise.
Where do lawyer crimes and white-collar crimes fit in your office priorities as you're coming in?
Look, it's the Department of Justice handles a wide variety of issues, including white-collar crime, including public corruption. So this falls right within priorities of the Department of Justice.
Counsel, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, good luck. Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
guys,
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much.